right, guys, we are down in Chandler today. Wanted to come down and check out a neighborhood down here that popped up in the news this week. It was a news article that was kind of talking about the data centers right here in the Price Corridor and some of what the city's doing to say, hey, they're going to be moving on from adding these data centers into the community. There were some neighbors in this particular location that were complaining that there was a little bit of noise that was being put out by these data centers that is not very good for the community and maybe, you know, something that would be a bother. So I wanted to come check it out myself. I wanted to kind of see if this would be an issue for any, you know, future residents of this particular neighborhood, whether you're moving in from out of state or whether you already live here. It'd be interesting to know. So we are going to check it out. We're going to kind of check out the surrounding areas a little bit and kind of give you guys a heads up on whether it should be a concern for you or not. So if you want to check that out, then stay tuned. What's up, everybody? It's Greg Corbett with the AZ Lifestyle Group right here in Chandler, Arizona. If this is your first time to this channel and you're looking to find out everything you need to know about what it's like living in and or moving to the Phoenix metro area, including right here down in Chandler, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can be notified whenever we post a new video. We are helping people from all over when it comes to finding the best places and neighborhoods to live here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about making a move and you need any assistance whatsoever, give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, however you want to get a hold of us. We got your back when it comes to moving to the Phoenix metro. All right, so before we go and kind of head down to Chandler and kind of show you guys, you know, what I found, I wanted to bring up the article and the video that I found and kind of give you a little bit of a location-wise where we're going to head so you kind of have a general idea. So this popped up, this Chandler to consider banning data centers amid noise complaints. You know, I read the article, I watched the video, and if you go through it, I mean, it really makes the case that there is a pretty loud nuisance and you know of noise coming from these data centers down there. And it talks about a you know, gentleman from the Brittany Heights subdivision that talks about this 24/7 irritating noise. So I had never heard that before, so I definitely wanted to check it out. And then let's kind of go show you guys where this is at. So basically we're in kind of the Price Corridor south of the 202. This Cyrus 1 data center is kind of set just south of Germain Road between Price and Dobson. And this neighborhood that the gentleman lives in is right in here. This Brittany Heights neighborhood is kind of right here. So we're going to check this out, maybe check out a couple of the parks around there and just kind of cruise around to kind of see what it looks and sounds like and see if it's of concern for anybody who's looking to be not only in this neighborhood here of Brittany Heights. They talked about Clemente Ranch, which is nearby as well. But any of these, I mean, if they can hear it from this neighborhood, I would imagine you might be able to hear it over here. You know, you might be able to hear it down even in Ocotillo. So we're going to check out to see if that's actually the case. So let's see what we find. All right, so I am in the Brittany Heights subdivision right now. I wanted to come to the scene of the neighborhood where there was an actual complaint by one of the neighbors who lives here and who's talking about these data centers and the noise. I'm here during the day right now. There's all sorts of, there's traffic noise, there's landscapers here. I'm trying to kind of locate this potential hum. To be fair, maybe they're talking about, you know, in the evenings, maybe late at night when they're coming out and there's just a constant humming noise. If I kind of point you guys behind me over here, if I'm trying to be critical and trying to listen for any potential other noise outside of what's going on behind me, like the landscape noise or traffic noise, there might be a little bit of a noise over here. So I'm going to check that out. You know, my first instinct is that this is not really a significant issue, but everybody is going to think a little bit differently about this. If noise is especially maybe challenging for you, then, you know, we'll kind of dive into this and make sure it might be something that you might be wanting to look into. So we'll check it out a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm here actually right in front of the Cyrus 1 building, and I'm trying to get as close to this as I can just to see if I can hear any noise. Now, granted, again, now we've got fountains in the background. It's pretty quiet right now. There's not a whole lot of traffic noise. Outside of the fountains, I should be able to hear anything going on that would be of any noise issue. I can hear, like if the fountains were turned off, I'm sure I could hear like a little bit of a low hum going on coming from the building. So far, this seems kind of like a wild goose chase to me, in my opinion. I thought I might be able to catch like a little bit of sound going from place to place within about a mile or so. More than likely, that's probably not going to happen. So I don't know, I might have to come here in the middle of the night for me to actually hear any noise to be like, hey, this is what you have to watch out for if you were going to live anywhere nearby this little section of Chandler where all these data centers are popping up. It's a pretty popular section around here. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, you know, in my mind, it's probably a non-issue. Again, everybody do your due diligence, but for articles like this that pop up and for news like this that pops up, I think it concerns a lot of people. And I'd be concerned too, especially if you're moving in from another area and have no idea what's going on here. But a lot of it is kind of not really news. It's just stuff that gets people, you know, worried, scared, fired up for no reason. So I'm gonna do a little bit more checking around just to make sure, but so far I'd say everybody's in the clear. Yeah, so I'm basically literally driving around in my car with the windows down, trying to go to areas where there's absolutely no other background noise, no traffic noise, and just trying to listen. There's a little bit of building noise here and there, but I'm not sure. Now I kind of want to talk to these people myself and see what they're talking about. But maybe they'll find this video and watch it. Who knows? If you guys end up watching this video, please comment on what you are hearing so we can communicate this properly. Because so far I don't hear it. Well, I at least gotta find a coyote running around the parking lot, so that's always fun. So real quick, you guys, I do want to just let you know, I drove around the neighborhood here. I wanted to kind of really check out this Brittany Heights subdivision since it's called out in the article. And I mean, number one, I don't really tend to hear any noise issues. There's been a lot of landscapers here and about taking care of the neighborhood. It's a very well kept neighborhood. It's a very nice neighborhood. It seems very quiet from my point of view overall, in a great location, really nice. So I want to take some time to make sure that people know this is a great neighborhood, and anybody who gets scared off by that article probably needs to relook at it. Again, it's not like there's a bunch of houses for sale in here anyway, but just be aware that there might be differing opinions on the noise level situation. All right, so I've been cruising around a little bit more. I've been trying to determine, you know, what some of these neighbors are talking about, what they're talking about in this article regarding this humming noise. Again, coming down here during the day might not be fair with some of the traffic noise going on, but I'm having a tough time trying to dial it in and find anything that would be any of concern for anybody who's living here. Again, it's not for me to say for anybody. I'm sure whoever was complaining about it, maybe they have some sort of sensitivity when it comes to noise. Maybe everybody's a little bit different, but when it comes to kind of any kind of major, you need to be cautious, I haven't seen that. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. I figured I'd come and check this out. Again, kind of a wild goose chase for me, but for anybody who's looking at this stuff, maybe you saw this article posted yourself and you're wondering whether the area around this part of the price corridor in Chandler makes sense for you, or if there's any concerns. I would say probably not. So anyway, let us know what you guys think. Let us know if this was helpful to you. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.